So the first thing I will talk about here is that this first scene where we see Ryan Gosling with Dave Bautista is a scene that was actually written for the very first Blade Runner. And this idea that right at the beginning, when Hampton Fancher, the screenwriter of the first movie, was thinking about that bowl of soup as a centerpiece to bring tension in the scene, and I thought it was like a kind of a striking, poetic, beautiful idea to bring back. We tried as much as we could to build the sets and to use CGI only for background elements. I must say that as looking at those interiors here, you'll see that the lighting patterns are quite sophisticated, and Roger Deakins did a great job to create those artificial sun patterns. The sets of Ryan Gosling walking in the desert is something that I will remember as being one of the most beautiful sets I ever seen. Those gigantic erotic statues were designed to create a specific lyrical tension and an atmosphere to bring to the scene.
Things were simpler then.
So the first movie was inspired by Dark Days in London, and mine, Blade Runner, is more inspired by Bad Days in Canada, where the weather conditions are harsher and there's a kind of silver-like quality that you will find in the movie.
By who?
Here, everything you're seeing is real. I mean, we designed everything, and that shot of the spinner skating inside the penthouse is a real spinner. It was, for me, striking as a director to have the chance to use real vehicles and a real environment that we tried as much as we could to recreate the world for real, so we will feel the realism.
This breaks the world.
It was very important for me to have the company Atari in the movie, because it's really something that was striking in the first movie. All Ridley Scott used real companies, and I wanted to use those very same companies like Pan Am and Atari for them to be present in the movie. I must say that a lot of graphic design for the computers in the movie were inspired by the arcade games that I was using as a teenager at the beginning of the 80s, like Lunar Lander, Atari game, of course.